NFC.
Shit, NFC.
NFC. You got Tommy Brady, Chapter 3 versus Brees. I see that being different.
Then you got the Rams.
Rams and versus Pat in Green Bay. That's heat coming to the cold. And then you know that like you got the bull. I guess he's gonna start this week.
Damn, which game you want to go first?
I start with the cold with the heat coming to the cold.
Packers,
right?
Rams.
I believe that Aaron Rodgers, this is his year to get back to the Super Bowl. I really do believe it. I see him knocking out Tommy Boy if he faced them or Breezy. I see him knocking them all out. I see him getting, but specifically for this week versus LA, they got a good defense. Don't get me wrong.
Man.
They got a good defense.
They do. They got a great defense.
And what I just saw last week with them, I'm like, damn, they shut this nigga down.
Shut him
1,000%.
I ain't seen him. I'm talking about he was looking slow on the field, bro.
I ain't never seen him.
Like he couldn't get, he wasn't getting nowhere. Like I'd be like, oh, he finally got about to get a nice run. No.
Nah, that nigga
closing.
That nigga wasn't cooking. That nigga was burnt.
Yeah, facts. I say, yeah, Russ ready to go home and get some sex.
Man.
After this, like he like, listen.
About to have another kid in a few months.
Yeah, Russ was getting too much sex.
So like, I get it. They got a good defense, and I've seen Aaron Rodgers and them struggle. But the thing about them this year, man, I just feel like Aaron Rodgers this year, he back. He back to that. Like LeBron James, you ain't stopping me shit. Like I know what the fuck is going on before you thought about what was happening. I been knew. Like you there, I know you gonna go over there. That's why I'm throwing it where you at right now. Like it's just he on another page, dog. And I believe that it's just gonna be that again. It's like he ain't showed me otherwise. What they lost? Like 2 games, 3 games this year. It's 13-3. And they at home, like that's a big factor. Like it's not a crowd factor, it's that weather factor.
And you gotta think, some games do have fans. Like Tennessee had fans there.
I don't know about Green Bay though.
I would think. I mean, it's Green Bay. If I had to guess, I would think they're gonna have some fans.
They are a small town.
Yeah, like
they should. But I don't know if they have fans all year though.
No,
I don't believe it. I don't believe so. They just been
I'm saying, but you know, like. A lot of teams didn't have fans all year, but as the weeks went by, they started a lot. Like Tennessee, like Tennessee had an alright little amount of people in there joining the other day. Even in the NBA, I'm starting to see fans. Like the Houston Rockets had fans at the game, like last night.
Yeah, they had what's the rapper name? His crew was over there at the Houston game.
Who? Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
He always did it. Deshaun Watson was in there too. Yeah.
I mean, okay, that's another X factor. If they got fans in Green Bay, so I'm just saying, usually, like this is usually what happens with those West Coast teams coming, even though it's not East Coast, I guess, because Green Bay is like the middle of the.
That's mid. Yeah, but what's the name? St. Louis is with Midwest or whatever.
But either way, they coming over to this cold. I mean, you in LA, dog. You been in LA all these last couple weeks. Like,
where did they just play?
They played in LA last week, right? Because I think
they was in Seattle.
They was in Seattle, you're right. But that's still West Coast.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, so they went straight home after that.
But it's cold over there too. It's a little
chilly.
It's a little chilly over there in Seattle. So
I don't know. I just look at it like Green Bay got the home field advantage with the weather factor, the frozen tundra, and Rodgers.
It's just hard to count Rodgers out right now. I'm gonna keep, but watching the Rams defense, man, that shit.
34-24.
34-24.
34-24. I was gonna say 27, but I don't know about the 27th point, man. 34-24.
Yeah.
34-24.
I'm gonna go 27-23 Rodgers. 27-23.
You see it being close,
and not a whole lot of scoring, because I'm telling you, that defense. And this is why I'm saying 27-23. I trust that Rams defense. Jalen Ramsey is a problem. That defensive line is a problem.
He is a problem over there.
That D line is crazy, man. And it's hard for me. This is the one reason I'm picking Aaron Rodgers. Well, 2 reasons. Aaron Rodgers, that's one. But on the Rams side of things, if Goff was completely healthy, my pick might be different. But you seen Goff last week. He didn't even belong in the game because he was hurt. Like his finger is like broke or some shit like that. He didn't belong in the game.
I had money on like FanDuel money on the shit, and all I needed him to do was throw the ball to Cooper Kupp a lot. Like just get him the ball. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
He couldn't throw the ball. It was mostly letting him get in the run plays. Like he couldn't once the other quarterback got hurt. Like he was forced to get in the game with the messed up finger. He couldn't throw the football. Luckily, they had a lead already, and that defense was controlling the game.
And the running back was out there, Akers.
Yep,
out there
was balling.
Doing what he do.
So, like with that said, I just don't like this game is going to start next week with Goff on the field, and I think the Packers was watching that game just like we was, and they gonna have a game plan. Let's make Goff beat us with that fucked up finger.
Not only though, I'm with you with the defensive line. But correct me if I'm wrong. The defensive line, LA defensive line is mostly pass rushers, right? Are they good?
They got Sue.
Are they good run stoppers?
I mean, Aaron Donald was great at whatever you let him do, and then Donald
kind of got hurt. I think he hurt his. I don't know
he
if
he
hurt his
abdominal. But I ain't heard nothing where he wouldn't be playing or whatever. But he did.
Because I'm saying that because they got Aaron Jones. Mm-hmm. That running game for the Packers not shabby.
It's not at all.
You know what I mean? So Aaron ain't got to really toss the ball around all day. Like he will, but they can still run that ball.
Yeah, that's why I like them. That's why I'm taking them. But I ain't taking them to like. I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot of high scoring. I think because the Rams need to rely on their defense, and I think their defense is solid enough to like slow the Packers down a little bit. Like,
now how you think they feel? Because again, we had a situation where it was a division game in the playoffs. So how you think they feel?
The Rams,
where they just beat their division folks.
They just beat their division
on the road. Same thing as the Browns type of thing.
That's what I'm saying. They confident.
And they lost to them in the season. I think that maybe once. I don't know if they split, but
they confident. They confident.
So they coming in feeling confident, maybe overconfident.
Me personally, I don't think they're gonna be overconfident because
these
dudes just came off the Super Bowl.
Right.
And they've been good the past
since.
Like before that, like they've been in the top of the NFC.
Same year we was good.
When we won the Super Bowl, they was the team that was the only them and the Vikings was the only team that we felt like.
And the Saints was up there.
And the Saints too.
But they got knocked out by the Vikings.
Yep. So it was like that 14, but like the Rams been good ever since.
Sidebar, we ain't never talk about that shit though.
What's that?
That shit was some lucky shit. I don't think we was gonna beat the Saints that year, bro.
Bro, I was scared to death, bro.
That shit I don't see it.